The sun rises every day, bringing new rays of light, warmth and hope for all of mankind. The sun has been shining tirelessly for billions of years, and it is this vibrant energy that has caused entire civilizations, religions and cultures to be built around it, drawing from its strength and warmth. We at the partA Group are dedicated to embodying this virtue of the sun. Our mission is to work tirelessly, enthusiastically, humbly and consistently to ultimately better the lives of the people around us. The city of Mumbai is home to the partA Group, one of the fastest growing cities in the world. It is the hub of India's industry, finance, entertainment and art. As a result, Mumbai is in a constant state of change. The story of the partA Group began in the early 1980s when the late Mr. Brijlal Jain and his 5 sons first stepped into the competitive field of real estate development. Their journey, however, was not easy. The 80s were full of hurdles to real estate development, including turbulent political crisis, dire war times, and severe raw material shortages and controls. However, through sheer dint of effort and impressive dedication, Mr. Brijlal Jain and his sons overcame all these hurdles successfully, and they soon completed 2 important projects: Urmila and Jamuna Apartments and Shweta Apartments, both located at prime spots on Sahar Road in Andheri East. And from then on, there was no looking back. The company then backed the development project for the Sher-e-Punjab Society of Andheri East. Under this project, several bungalows were constructed for the society members, and 5 contemporary residential complexes were constructed for sale. In the 80s, this itself was enough to draw the attention of Mumbai's entire real estate market to this very locality. It is thanks to this dedication to understanding people's needs that since its inception in the year 1978, the partA Group has turned around several impressive projects in prime locations covering over 1 million square feet. These projects include residential flats in contemporary high-rises, lavish bungalows, modern shops, commercial spaces, and even a school. These prime properties include the striking Om Palace at Pali Hill in Bandra West, the notable Om Castle at Juhu, the prime complexes Kamla Nagar and Shiv Sadan on Link Road in Malad West, twin bungalows at Juhu Beach near Sun and Sand Hotel, Mr. Rakesh Jain, the promoter of the partA Group, then took another innovative step and proved himself a visionary once again. This happened during the partA Group's next important project, the impressive 11-storied, 2-winged Ashok Enclave, located on Link Road in Malad West. During this project, Mr. Rakesh Jain realized that 1 BHK flats were now being purchased mainly by newly married couples, both of whom were usually working. So he proposed to offer, for the first time in a building of its class, 2 bathrooms in a single BHK flat. This unique feature not only saved the tenants time, but also allowed them to conveniently accommodate a guest in a compact flat of only 500 square feet. This feature soon became the rage in real estate. And as we can all see, the RJ Group's pioneering design has now become today's industry standard. The RJ Group also makes it a point to obtain all the necessary legal certificates from the government for every single successful project. We ensure that the residents are always given complete legal occupation certificates for their peace of mind. It is clear that the RJ Group always believes in aiming high. They are currently developing a project known as the Executive at Damodar Park of LBS Marg in Ghatkopar West. The Executive boasts a swimming pool, a multi-level high-tech car parking system, a rejuvenating health center, and 21 contemporary floors for habitation. Carrying on the RJ Group's tradition of innovation, the current promoter has introduced a radical concept into these 2 BHK flats. Special walk-in wardrobe and dressing area. Once again, the RJ Group offered a time-saving luxury within a compact apartment size and at an affordable price. The RJ Group is also currently developing a prime commercial building known as the Fulcrum in collaboration with the renowned Hiranandani Group. The Fulcrum is a ground floor plus 9-story fully commercial complex situated right outside the International Airport at Andheri. This impressive project will hold its head high amidst its neighbors, which are some of the most famous names synonymous with luxury. The ITC Sheraton Hotel, Le Méridien Hotel, and the Hyatt Regency Hotel. It is hoped that the Fulcrum will serve not only as a prime commercial spot, but also as a beautiful welcoming landmark for those arriving in Mumbai for the first time. The RJ Group is especially proud to have pioneered and perfected the redevelopment of MCGM properties in Mumbai. It was the first to realize that there was a need to take an initiative to redevelop the MCGM properties in the suburbs, as there was no policy existing and the premises where the MCGM tenants were getting extremely dilapidated. Once again, there was a need to bring about a change. One such property acquired by RJ Group for redevelopment was SG Barve Nagar at Ghatkopar West, which is a large cooperative society covering over 48 acres of varied land topography. The biggest challenge was to make repeated presentations before the MCGM and Urban Development Ministries in order to obtain permissions for such a redevelopment. This project also posed a unique challenge, as initially several residents were not fully aware about redevelopment procedure and hence they did not fully support it. However, the RJ Group designed a detailed presentation carefully explaining this redevelopment process and that the tenants would get a new lifestyle, upliftment and higher standard of living. The tenants would also gain from it as they would get better and hygienic living conditions. To our delight, once the tenants completely understood everything we were offering, every single one of them gave their resounding acceptance to the redevelopment of their society by the RJ Group. The RJ Group then began seeking the approvals for the redevelopment of this project. The RJ Group has proposed construction of 60 modern towers of 25 stories each on this land, thereby creating new, spacious, better equipped and more comfortable homes for thousands of families. After this grand success, the RJ Group soon acquired many more MCGM properties for redevelopment, including the lush 12.5-acre park site at Vikhroli, where over 500 MCGM tenants live. And the 12,500 square meters of municipal land Janta Market at Govandi, comprising of 111 VLT tenants. It was the first company in its class to acquire several MCGM properties for redevelopment in the suburbs, at a time when such a thing was unheard of. Today there are several other significant projects of the RJ Group which are under clearance. These include the redevelopment of Sadguru Sadan in Dadar West with a residential skyscraper, a mega housing complex on the Eastern Express Highway at Chembur to ease the pressure of population in South Mumbai, commercial building at Fort, several contemporary residential complexes in Andheri, Malad and Dahisar, a commercial complex catering to SEZ requirements in Goregaon, and an elite health resort and spa in Lonavala. Today, the RJ Group is a respected and an established player in the real estate market and is still growing quickly. The RJ Group is backed by illustrious purchaser and is a respected member of the Maharashtra Chamber of Housing Industry and CREDAI, upholding its honorable code of conduct. The RJ Group firmly believes that it has scaled such heights thanks to the hard work and vision of its team. At the helm of this renowned organization is the chairman, Mr. Rakesh Jain, and his son, Mr. Akshay Jain, both commerce graduates. Mr. Akshay Jain has a postgraduate degree in FMB from NMIMS Mumbai and has also obtained a private pilot's license, thus attaining the respected title of Captain. Working together, the father-son duo has mastered the art of seamlessly developing a property. The RJ Group prides itself on working exclusively with the best professionals in their fields of expertise. Mr. Kapil Dev Agarwal, an experienced and proficient engineer, acts as CEO Engineering of this group. The CFO is Mr. Mihir Gandhi, an MBA in Finance from Canada. The RJ Group's project planning and execution team consists of highly qualified and renowned structural engineers like R.D. Makhdoom and Naveen Shah, and the well-known elevation expert, Hafiz Contractor. The group is supported by distinguished solicitors like Parimal Shroff & Company, Kanga & Company, Shah & Sanghvi, and Shiralkar & Company. Illustrious architects such as Mr. Prakash Sangpal, Deodhar & Associates, and Rasik P. Hingu and Associates collaborate regularly with the RJ Group, working cohesively with its skilled in-house architect, Mr. Ramesh Pednikar. All raw materials used by RJ Group have ISI standards and above. The RJ Group has expert in-house site managers, advocates, and financial experts, thereby building a strong core team capable of delivering the highest quality of work to its patrons. The RJ Group is now in the process of tying up with certain Italian and Singapore architecture firms to add more invocation and nature conservation in the future projects, while also retaining the Indian sentiments, keeping the projects Vastu compliant. The RJ Group is proud to announce its initiatives in other Tier 2 cities of India. The RJ Group's dream is to bring about a change in the life of the citizens of not only Mumbai, but the whole of India. We aim to do so by providing better infrastructure, more comfortable homes, convenient shopping centers, and most importantly, by offering our patrons the luxury of time, all at an affordable price. It is true that we at RJ Group do not believe in building houses. We believe in building homes, because a home is where your families and dreams come to find strength.